Good morning, guys. I'm really sorry. I am probably about 9 months and 2 weeks on T. I missed my 9-month mark. I've been meaning to upload a video, but I've been having some technical difficulties, and personally, I just haven't been in the mood to deal with them. I'm kind of fed up with them, because I'm not very literate on the computer side of things. So anyway, so it is Friday morning in sunny Central Valley, California, and I am going to show you real quick before I go into updates and stuff. We have finished completely the BBQ'r. So right now I'm going to turn you around and look at everything. The cabinet doors are going to have an emblem painted on them. Tony is going to be doing that. Plus, on the brown center block wall, we're going to have some of the, I don't know what they're called, lithographics or polygraphics or something like that. You'll see them on the BBQ'r, the yellow tiles. Those emblems are going to be painted on the wall, and then I will let you know which one's going to be painted on the cabinets I have chosen. So I'm going to turn you around real quick. Okay. So here is the complete BBQ'r. Let me step back far enough where you can get the whole thing. And I'll show you what we did. If you've seen the BBQ'r before, we took all the yellow tile off the edges and surrounded it all in the rest of the rock. We also completed, I actually should say my baby, Tony, completed the rock. She did all the detail. And I turned around and I sealed it all. I painted the cabinets. I did all the painting on it. It's painted. You see the darkness in the back of that gas grill. That's all brown. This the color of the cabinets. This is Misha, Nosy Misha. And so here's the end of it. And again, the rock going down. The back side is actually painted. We did not rock it because there's no sense in all that work when no one sees it. So here are some of the graphics. These are custom tile. Try not to move you real fast. The brown tile here, this is the same tile that we have in our pool. So we tied it in with our pool. This is the one I want painted on the doors of the cabinets. We're going to face them opposite of each other. So anyway, this is our BBQ'r. It's going to be put into use here in the next week or so. We've got a support group coming over. I'm going to turn you back around to me. Oh, well, let me show you what else we did real quick. In our pond area, as you can see the pond, we added all this rock to the corner. Our puppy was digging, and we had a lot of rock left. So I said, let's put it in and tie it in. So we did. Added some rock over here to the corner there. Turn you around. Sorry if you got the sun. So anyway, this is what we did. We have support group coming over on the 13th, and we are going to barbecue. One of our friends, Corrine, who is an MTF, she's going to barbecue, and I'm going to barbecue. So then we've got football season kicking off on the 10th. We host the first Monday Night Football. We usually have anywhere from 25 as high as 40 people coming to the first Monday Night Football. And then what we do is there's a regular group that hangs out all season. We rotate houses every Monday night, so everyone pitches in and hosts a Monday Night Football. And then at the end of the season, Tony and I host Super Bowl. Now, Super Bowl, we definitely get around between 35 and 40 people. So anyway, that's our little entertainment. Let's go to changes. Of course, like everybody else, a lot more hair. Now the hair on me is reaching my hips, and I'm breaking out actually on my hips. Just little red spots where you see the hair follicles coming out, and once in a while they get plugged. I just scratch them. They're not big pimples or anything. And then, Aspen! No! I'm sorry, she started digging in my palm area. So anyway, there's hair on my hips. My chest is, the hair's coming in on my chest. I actually have the hair coming in up on my pecs, and they're facing upward. My arms, of course, are hairy. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, my hair stands up. Can you believe that? But then like I said in one of my videos, I've always wore my hair kind of spiked. So I think my hair thinks it's all got to be spiked. I don't know if my voice has changed anymore. At times I feel like it's gotten deeper. And I really try to keep it monotone now. Because when I project it, it tends to go higher. And I don't sound that great. So I think Tony said my ears are getting bigger. And my face, I think, is kind of, actually I've lost some weight. I don't know how much from the initial 17 pounds I gained on T. But I know for sure I'm down like 8 pounds. So, and that's consistent. I lost the initial 8 pounds when I had top surgery, and then I kind of gained some back, but then I lost it again. So, let's see. Oh, my buddy Caleb did his 9-month video and mentioned about having a couple weeks of just being out of sync. He was a little bit more irritable, and it was really weird because when I watched his video, we're 1 week apart. He started T a week before I did, and I had been really feeling out of sync. I wasn't irritable, but I was just not feeling myself. I didn't feel bad health-wise, anything like that, but almost kind of like just a depression. And so, I'm sorry, I'm kind of watching my girls over there because they're hunting for frogs. And my little one likes to dig. So anyway, I thought, wow, how weird, because maybe it was an adjustment. Our body going through a second phase on T, who knows? But I came out of that within a couple weeks. So I think Caleb said he went for a couple weeks too. Everyone's got my name down pat. Again, pronouns are still a big thing right now that they're just not getting. Again, I'm not tripping. Gabby? Sorry again. I noticed yesterday I had a chiropractor out for my horse, and another stable woman, she has her horses done when I have my horse. And she's been really good at just she calls me EJ. And then I noticed when she was talking about me to the doctor, she said she. And I thought, well, she doesn't, you know. It's almost like embarrassing because I told the doctor that I was going through the transition. And here you're allowing people to know that you're doing this, and yet when you hear she and they use the wrong pronouns, it's just very weird. I don't know how to explain it. It's embarrassing to me in a way, but I don't get mad because, you know, it's all transition for all of us. So anyway, my niece and I went on a trail ride 2 weeks ago, and I was just talking away, and I was in the front, and all of a sudden she said, "Aunt," and she said my birth name, and she goes, "There's a snake," and my horse and I just walked right by the snake, and then after the initial shock of the snake and her taking a picture, she apologized. She goes, I didn't mean to. I've been really good at calling you Uncle Jay. I'm really sorry." And I said, "I'm not tripping, babe." I mean, she was, that's when she got nervous or excited, she grabbed me and said, "Aunt so-and-so." So that was her first reaction, and she felt really bad about it. So anyway, any more changes? I don't really think so. My body, I think, is shifting a little bit more. My hips are starting to slowly go away. I'm going to go out here. I got a fly bothering me. It's still, I noticed that my stomach is smaller, probably with the weight I've lost. I did hit the gym last week, went on a 22-mile bike ride, but then again with my disability, I was down, couldn't hardly do anything except for clean my pins and stuff until about yesterday, and that's how long it takes me to recoup from a strenuous thing on my feet. But my attitude now is I get to the gym when I get to the gym. I'm active. I'm not worried about it. I'm not stationary. So I'm just taking it one day at a time, like I always tell you guys. And I am pulling off some weight. I will say that I am taking the green coffee extract. It's pure. I take one capsule in the morning and one at night. So I don't change my diet or anything. And I don't know if that's contributing to it. I would hope that it is, because I've noticed a little bit more energy with it. But other than that, guys, everything's going good. We're excited. We're preparing our house for football. I'll be painting the house this fall. Yep, the house is getting a new look. And we're having my great nephew's 6th birthday party here tomorrow night. So we're just getting everything in shape here. As far as on testosterone, everything's going good. Everything that's expected on T is happening. Growth, everything. I do have an increase in energy. I'm using my mouthpiece again, so I'm sleeping better. They got my thyroid leveled out now, so I'm not having as many bouts of fatigue. I'm not swelling. My face, that's what I was going to say, is my face is thinner. But I've compared my videos, and my face has changed quite a bit. Now, one of the stable women who's older and retired, she said, "You sure look like a man now." She goes, "But you have to do something with your eyebrows. They're growing in, but they're blonde, and you can't see it. But they actually are bushy." So my mom suggested maybe I dye them until they all get dark again. So we'll see. I'm going to go do my mom's yards today, and I'm going to say, "Hey, what do you want to do with my eyebrows?" We'll see what they say. I know that they're thin, and I've told you this story. My mom shaved her eyebrows as a teenager, and they never grew back. And the one thing I got from my mom was a butt and the eyebrow thing. My hair everywhere else grows. Now, my dad grew a mustache, but it was never thick enough to have a mustache. And what's happening, as you can see, I've kept some hair on. It's ugly, but when I break out, I let it grow out, so I'm not getting ingrown hairs. But this is the only hair I've got. I've got chin hair. I've got hair on my mustache, but it's very blonde. It's long. In fact, my puppy was kissing me, and she tried to bite my hairs in the corner. But I think I'm going to be like my dad, and I'll show you a picture of my dad sometime. He could grow the handlebar sideburns because that's what he wore in the 70s. And it was real thick in here, but not up in here. My nephew, who's 21, looks almost exactly like me. He can grow all this, but he can't grow this. So it must run in the family, who knows. My brother has a mustache. He takes after my mom's side more. He doesn't look hardly anything like me. Other than that, guys, everything's going good. I'm blessed. I have a wonderful partner. She loves all the changes. She loves to touch me and touch my hair and rub my hair constantly. And I'm just very fortunate and feel very blessed to have someone who loves me unconditionally for who I am. And I hope that all of you are taking it one day at a time, making your journey as simple as possible, making good choices for yourself, and not tripping on the things you can't control. Only trip on the things you can control that you don't like about yourself. All right? Take care of yourselves, and I will see you who knows when. All right? Bye.